like a snow globe. What else could it be called? Yes.
A fortune teller.
It's like a crystal ball. Have you ever heard of a crystal ball?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we know about crystal balls? She says it's like fortune tellers might use crystal balls, wizards might use crystal balls, and they use crystal balls to predict the future, to predict what might happen. So our brains are kind of like crystal balls because we take the time to make choices and we think about how it's going to affect our future, right? So we're going to do a little activity where we're going to be making predictions and we're going to be thinking about what might happen, the consequence that might happen from certain choices, okay? So the first one I want you to think about is, what do you predict? Pretend like you have a crystal ball. What do you predict will happen if you choose to talk while the teacher is teaching? Think about that. What do you predict might happen?
Might get a fine.
You might get a fine. Okay, is that something they'll do in your class? You get fines? Okay.
We have money, fake little money, and we can lose that.
So you probably would not want that to happen, right?
No.
What else might happen? Yes, ma'am.
You could lose some recess
You
time.
could lose some recess time.
Recess reflection.
Recess reflection. So would those be good consequences or bad consequences? So is that a good choice or a bad choice?
Bad.
That's a bad choice. Okay, very good. Let's check another one. So this one says, get your crystal ball ready. What do you predict will happen if you choose to hit your little brother? If you don't have a little brother, pretend like you have.
I have.
If you hit somebody, what do you predict will happen? You could get in trouble.
Your mom could ground you.
Your mom could ground you.
You could get expelled.
You could get expelled. What about your brother? What could happen to your brother? What might happen to him?
He might get hurt.
Yeah, your brother might get hurt. So, good choice or bad choice? Bad choice.
But he could also hit you back.
He might hit you back. That's another consequence, right? That's right. And you might get hurt too. Very good. Good thinking. Okay. What do you predict will happen if you choose to say, I'm sorry, after hurting a friend's feelings? Think about that. If you choose to say, I'm sorry, when you hurt someone's feelings. Somebody over here, what do you think would happen?
They would say it's okay.
They might say, it's okay. Okay? Yes.
Forgive you.
They might forgive you. That's right. So do you think that they might give you a second chance, like another time, if you hurt their feelings? That's right, because you're saying, do you just say, sorry? Or do you say, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that, I won't do that again? Right? So we want to make good choices when we hurt somebody's feelings. What do you predict would happen if you choose to watch television or TV instead of working on your class project that might be due? What could happen, Ava? You might get a 0 on the assignment. Yeah, she said everybody else will bring theirs in and your teacher's going to say, hey, where's your project? And do you think if you tell the teacher, I decided I wanted to watch that show on TV last night, I didn't really feel like doing it. What do you think your teacher would say? Would she say, oh, that's okay, no problem? No! Some consequences might happen that you might not like, and then your parents might not like it. Okay. What do you predict will happen if you choose to jump off the slide in the middle of recess? You jump off the top. Nobody's ever done that before, right?
I have.
Okay, so what do you think will happen? What could happen? What could happen if you jump off the slide at recess? What could happen? Your bottom could hurt. Okay, what else? Your legs could hurt.
You can land on somebody.
You could bounce. Yes, somebody else might be down below, and you might not be trying to hurt somebody, but you might accidentally jump on top of somebody. That's a good point. Sometimes when we make choices that aren't that aren't very good, sometimes things happen that you didn't even mean to happen. Yes, ma'am.
You land on your leg, you break your legs.
Do you think if the teachers were watching you and they saw you jumping from the top of the slide, do you think they'd say, "Good job, I like what you're doing"? They probably wouldn't like that, would they?
If that was like a kids club, you could get written up.
Because the rule is to do what?
Stay safe.
Go what?
Slide down.
Go down the slide. So if you make the choice to jump off the slide at the top, some things might happen that are not good.
If it's a trampoline park, then
Yeah, that's a little different, right? Okay, so let's think about another one. What do you predict would happen if there's a new kid at school and you choose to ask a new student to play with you at recess? Okay, Joseph?
they'll probably be your friend.
They might want to be your friend. That's right. Yes.
Want to play with you every day?
Yeah. So, yes. Maybe they could learn from you and kind of learn some good choices from you. You know what? You never know, but by playing with a new friend, they might just become your best friend. You never know. And when a new friend comes to school and they don't know anybody, can you imagine if you didn't know anybody, how they might feel? So good. Is this a good choice?
Yes.
Yes. To play with a friend during recess, a new student? That's right. Okay, so what do you predict will happen if you choose to litter? First, what is litter? What does it mean to litter?
It's where you just leave trash on the ground.
Yeah, you just throw trash on the ground or leave trash. So what do you predict might happen if you litter? I want to hear from some friends over here. What about my friend in the pretty skirt? Big dress? What do you think would happen if you litter?
The animals might eat it and they get sick.
That's right. So it might affect the animals. Who else might it affect?
It could affect some other people, and they could report you to the police office.
Ooh, because you know what, you could get a ticket for littering, right? So you might get in trouble with the law. That's a good one. What else? Yeah, littering is a crime, isn't it? That's right. And I like how you talked about the animals and the earth. If we're throwing trash on the ground, it affects everybody in the earth, doesn't it? Because we don't want trash everywhere, do we? No. So, good choice or not a good choice?
No.
So choosing to litter is not a good choice. Okay. What about this one? Sometimes this happens. This has happened to me before. Well, I've heard somebody else do this actually. So what do you predict will happen if you choose to brag about how many cool toys you have? So if you're so let's say one of your friends has all these super cool toys, has all these toys, and they're telling you about, I have this game and I had this game and you don't, and they're bragging about all the things they have. Is that a good choice to brag about what you have?
No.
No. What can happen if you're bragging to somebody about that?
People won't want to be your friends anymore.
Yeah, they might think, oh, I don't want to hang out with them. They're just going to talk about all the things they have. And sometimes it makes, if you don't have all those things, it makes you feel kind of what? It makes you feel sad. What else can happen?
And jealous, kind of.
Kind of jealous? That's right.
Nobody will want to be friends with you.
Can you be alone? Yes, ma'am.
You might hurt somebody on Sunday if they look like they hurt on the outside.
Yeah, a lot of times people keep things inside, and they don't tell you when their feelings are hurt. So even though you might think, oh, I can just talk about all the things I have, it might really be hurting their feelings because they might be thinking about, gosh, I don't have all the things that my friend has, and like you said, it can make you feel sad in your heart, right? Very good. Okay, so we've got one. Let's do one more. What do you predict will happen if you choose to borrow something without asking? Like, let's say you needed a pencil, and you just walk over to somebody's table and you just take it. That's a crime. Is that a good choice if you just walk over and you just grab something without asking? No. What do you think would happen if you do that?
Maybe they're at the bathroom and they need it because they're like working on a paper and they need the pencil and they don't have any other ones.
Yeah, and that was their only pencil, and then now it's gone. And so they might be upset and think, where is my pencil? Right? What else can happen?
It's kind of like Riley's dad, but they were the only person that was working on something, and then you could have lied and said, I got a pencil or something.
So it could become a problem, right? That person wouldn't be able to do their work anymore. That person might get mad. That person might start screaming like, where's my pencil? Right? And then the teacher might get mad at them. Like, it could be just a disaster, right? What would the easiest thing would have been to do?
To ask.
To ask somebody. I could walk over to her and I could say, hey, can I use your pencil for just a minute? I'll give it right back. And she might say yes, and she might say no. She might say, no, I need it right now, right? Or I could go ask the teacher, hey, can I have whatever it is, if it's a pencil or crayons or whatever materials that you're needing. So we don't just, if you want to borrow something, you always ask. If I want to borrow my next door neighbor's lawnmower, I don't just go in their garage and get their lawnmower. Right? And you know what? Oh, that's a good point, because if you borrow something without asking, somebody might think that you're stealing. Even if your intentions weren't to steal, like even if you've never stolen anything in your life, somebody might think, oh, my thing has gotten stolen, and they might report it, right? So it's very important, boys and girls, that we are thinking about the consequences that we're making when we make those choices. Because when you take time to think about your choices, and how it's going to positively or negatively affect your future, you're more likely to make a good choice, right? Because you want good things to happen. So, right now, I want you to think in your brain of two things. First, you're going to think, what is a good choice that you would like to make this week? That's the first you're going to think about. What's a good choice you're going to make? And two, how do you think your future will look if you make this decision? So I want you to turn to somebody at your table and talk about a choice you would make and how you think your future will look like if you make that choice. How will that make you feel? How will that make you Oh, that's a good idea. And a good choice. Okay. What's a good choice that you're going to make this week? What are you going to make? Mommy in the kitchen. So how do you think that'll affect your future with your mommy? How do you think that'll affect So you're going to help her, so she knows that she'll probably be more likely to help her with other things, right? Trust you? Very good. Okay, sit back. Alright, I want to thank you so much for your attention. You guys did a great job listening to the lesson today. And I want you to think about all day today making what kind of choices? Good. We're going to make good choices so that we don't have bad consequences, right? Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day.